Hey everyone, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I have another fun fold card to make. This was designed, I believe, by Patty Bennett. She's my Upline's upline, and she calls it a 2468 card, and I thought it was really cute and fun. So you open it, and then you open it again, and that's your inside. So for this card, I used the Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper, and that's this big, huge pack. There's a lot of different prints that are just kind of a variety. I mean, it doesn't really, it's just a variety pack, I'll call it. And there's like 48 pieces in here, and it's fun. So I love this daisy print. And I saw that in this Around the Bend design, bundle, there is a daisy die, and that's what I used for these. So it has the daisy, and then the inside piece and some leaves. I did get the sentiment, hello there, and then just wanted to say thanks. So that's what I used for this card. The card we're going to make today, I'll be using the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper, and I just love this paper. It's just really, it's all the blues, which I think is so pretty. And we're going to use this sheet here, okay? And you need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper to make this card. So you can't use the 6 by 6. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it. And you want to be careful of direction. I feel like this isn't really a directional, but I feel like this is the right way to do it. So we're going to cut it at 5 1/4. But there are sheets that are definitely, you know, like if you were to do this, you want to make sure that it's going this way and not this way, okay? So just be aware. So you're going to cut it at 5 1/4. Where are we going? 5 1/4. And we need it to stay at 12. Okay, and this is the way it's going to lay. So you want to make sure your direction is going to go this way. All right, and now we want to do our scoring, and this is where the 2468 comes into play. So we are going to make sure our cutting blade is up, and we'll use our scoring blade, and we are going to score it at 2 inches, and then at 4 inches. And then guess what the next one is? 6. And then the last one is 8. 2468. And that's, again, I don't know if she is the original designer of this card, but that's where she came up with the name, or whoever came up with the name, the 2468. And then we'll just get our bone folder, and we'll just fold them and burnish them. And it kind of makes a little accordion. I like to fold it out like that. And then this last one. Okay, so now we have kind of the base of our card. Okay, and then we're going to put this on the Night of Navy piece. This is just a single piece, and it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and that gets you your A2 size. So next what we'll do is glue this down. We're going to put a little adhesive. I'm going to put it right on here. I won't go too far to the edge. I like to use the liquid glue, and we want to keep this folded up and just place it right down here. Okay, so now you have your A2 size card. And then we want to take some glue and put it in this first fold and fold it down. And we want to do it again for the second fold. And you'll see that's how you get these flaps that open up. Okay, so now you have the 1, the 2, and the inside. All right, so now let's get our circles going, and you can probably use other shapes. I went with the circles. She actually showed us how to make this card, and she didn't use these papers, but for one of them, she used the circle sayings, which was new. So I decided I like these flowers, kind of remind me of these flowers, so I'm gonna go with it. So first thing we want to do is stamp our circles here. So I'm going to use Celebrate, and I'm going to use these flowers here. So let's do the Celebrate first, and I have Night of Navy ink. Whoops, this is Misty Moonlight. Let's try the Night of Navy. So I have all my blues out so I can decide what blues I want to use. And we'll just do the Celebrate up here. And let's leave this out. We're going to do these flowers here. And you can do them once or you can do them twice. Now, I haven't even used these yet. So we'll see how they come out. Let's try it here. That's nice and dark. So we're going to stamp it here. Then we're going to turn it upside down, and it does line up. So there's this little leaf here, and it's going to come up over here. And you can just kind of eyeball it, and it should line up nicely. Not pretty? And then let's do a different color. Maybe we'll do the boho blue for the actual sentiment inside of this. So let's see, I have all the sentiments out. We're going to use Happy Birthday. Let's see how that looks. Yep, very nice. And we'll just put that right in here. And then let's do the cupcake. Let's do that in, I think we'll do it in this. Let's see. I'm trying to think what color we should do the frosting, if I should just leave it and not color it at all. That might be okay. You could color that in. Maybe I'll put some Wink of Stella on it. And then we'll take our punch. So this is the punch that comes with this Circle Sayings. It's a 2 3/8. I don't have the other punch. I forget what it is. If it's 2 1/2 or 2 1/4 or something, it kind of coordinates in layers. So what we'll use is the Stylish Shapes circles. Is this too high? I love having a punch. It makes it nice and easy, right? I still have all my old circle punches that I'm going to see if I have the next layer up. And then what I did was I already cut out, where do I have that? Some blue circles. So I cut these out using the Stylish Shapes, the second, I believe, from the largest. Maybe it's the third. Nope, second from the largest. And this should fit nicely behind here. So what do you think? Should I color that? I feel like this is off a little bit. It should be under. I think I'm going to do this again. I think I want the cupcake to be tilted a little bit better. So I am going to do this again. And just bear with me. I was going to do it off camera, but why not do it right on? I want the cupcake to be more toward that. All right, so we did that in the boho blue. Let's do this quick and we'll punch it out again. Really quick. So I want it to be more, I think what I have is the circle isn't straight. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better. This one looks a little crooked. So let's get the punch back out and just get that all nice and centered. And I think I'll just add a little bit of Wink of Stella to it and not color it, just to give it a little glossy look. And it might actually move the blue around, but that's okay. So Wink of Stella just gives you a, I don't know if you can see it, gives it kind of a glitter look. Can you see that? And you can just keep layering. It dries very quickly, so it kind of looks like frosting. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is just to add these to the matting. Happy birthday and celebrate. Then we have to decide which one we want where. So on here, we're going to put one up there and one down here, this way or this way. I think I like this way. So I put this one, and let's do the inside first. So I have an inside layer that we're just going to lay in here. And I was going to put Because You're Awesome on it. And I kind of wanted to hide it. So one kind of comes out and one goes in. Maybe we'll do this way. I wanted to hide it behind these so you don't see it out here. So let's put these down first. I'm sorry, we're trying to figure it out as we go, right? So you don't want this to be out over on this side. You want it to be, and I have this one in kind of far. You want to be able to open this, so you don't want any glue here. And then this one kind of hangs out a little bit more. So you only want to put a little bit of glue here. And this glue is strong, so you don't have to worry about it. Make sure it's nice and straight. I think that'll work. And let's do this in the Night of Navy. Because You're Awesome. And I'm gonna put it over right there. It's over here a little bit, but again, I want to make sure that it's not, that it's covered. There we go. Perfect. So let's close this up, and we are pretty much done. Let me put some Stampin' Seal on here. Open this up. Isn't this an easy card? And I think it's really fun and cute and easy to make. So there we go. I did put some bling here. Maybe we should put some here as well. I was trying to figure out whether to stamp over here, and I don't know. I thought this worked. So let's get something for here. I'm going to go with the old Tinsel Gems, and these are Blueberry Bushel, but I think they work fine. Let me get my little thing here. My Take Your Pick tool, and we'll just put 3 of them right down the same kind of way. 1, 2, 3. You could put them, you know, over here, however you want. But I thought that was nice. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate, right? So cute. Thanks for joining, and join next week. Come to my blog, pspapercrafts.com, and you can get the instructions on how to make these. I'll probably do a project sheet as well, so there'll be a button down below where you can, or a link you can click to get the project sheet. and all the instructions and the products I use and all of that good stuff. But thanks for joining, and don't forget, if you got bonus coupons, you have to redeem them this month, August. And if you wanted to get any kits, the kits are on sale 30% off this month, which is a really good deal. I'll probably do a kit video as well, because there's some really great kits out there. All right, thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.